Hey guys, it's Amy Tedisco here, and this is my first live. Yay. So I just was having a wonderful radio interview today, and the host asked me a question I don't think anyone's ever asked me before, which is, what do I do when I start to feel like a sore throat or cold symptoms or some kind of symptoms coming on? And I love that question because it really gets into sort of my philosophy that I've developed over the years as to how to A, stay healthy, and B, what to do if I start to feel like something is coming on, like she asked. So the first thing I said was, and I hope I don't get eaten by mosquitoes alive here. First thing I said was it's really about prevention. So for me, that means eating really good quality organic food. And of course, I'm really lucky because I live on this beautiful certified organic farm in Vermont. And so in the summer, at least, I have access to amazing food, fresh picked, full of life energy. In addition to that, I also take some vitamin supplements. So I take vitamin D3 when I'm not getting enough sun. I take quercetin. I take zinc. And those kinds of vitamins seem to really help my immune system be super strong. In addition to that, if I start to feel something coming on, I will go to my herbal shelf and look at what the symptoms might be. And even more important than that is to look at if I can understand what has caused these symptoms as opposed to just immediately trying to diagnose myself or go to a doctor. I will start to look at, okay, did I do something different today? Did I eat something different that caused a reaction? Because I think a lot of us can have food sensitivities. I feel like there's certain times I'll eat something and I'll feel something on the roof of my mouth, and it'll be like, that's kind of an indicator that something might be happening around that food for me. All right, so looking at what have I just done recently that might be causing that. If it just feels like there's a virus or something going around, then I will look to my medicinal herbs and medicinal mushrooms. So I might take some medicinal mushroom extract that has a variety of different mushrooms in it. That helps to boost things. I just learned about colloidal silver. I have never tried that before, but I just got a dropper bottle full, and what the naturopath who was at the store actually told me about that was that it actually can really kick out a sore throat right as soon as you swish it through your mouth. And I thought, well, that sounds pretty impressive to me. So I'm using it as a kind of a preventative, using a small dose of that as a preventative to build my immune system or continue to build my immune system. But I think the overall thought that I had was I try to eliminate my exposure to mainstream conventional medicine as much as possible. Obviously, if I have something critical going on, I'm going to go to the doctor, I'm going to go to the hospital, whatever it takes. I don't take any pharmaceuticals. Not that I haven't on occasion had to take antibiotics, but when I do that, I balance that with taking some really good quality probiotics. So actually, on a regular basis, I'll eat a couple of tablespoons full of kimchi or sauerkraut that has those live enzymes, those live probiotics in them to really help my gut. Because I know that the gut health has a lot to do with overall health. And so if I can keep my gut healthy, then it's more likely that my immune system will kick in when it's needed. So the overall idea is that our bodies are designed to heal. And if we give the proper nutrients to it, then the body takes care of that. Now, there's a lot of different things that we're exposed to in this world that are toxic. And so beyond food, and food can be extremely toxic, if you're eating a conventional diet that's full of processed foods, you're getting a ton of bioengineered ingredients, which is the other word now for GMOs, that are usually heavily sprayed with herbicides. And there's all kinds of weird stuff coming out, lab-created meat, that sort of thing. But aside from diet, there's all kinds of other things that we're being exposed to in our everyday household products. So it could be a shampoo, it could be a soap, a cleaning product, it could be the carpets that are outgassing chemicals into your indoor air. That all has an impact on your body. And so what I encourage people to do is if you start having symptoms, try to identify when they started, and if you can figure out what might have contributed to that before you go to the doctor. Now, don't take this as medical advice. I'm not a doctor. These are just things that have worked for me. The main thing is to trust your own body, to trust your own instincts. If you eat something and you have a bad reaction, pay attention to that. Or if you take something that's supposed to be medicinal, whether it's a pharmaceutical or an herb or a homeopathic remedy, pay attention to what that does in your body and see if you can figure out which things work best for you and which things don't. So I really feel like it's not a one-size-fits-all, it's a what fits me kind of philosophy. So the more we tune into that soul part of us that knows the answers, the more likely we're going to find the best processes and the best foods and the best healthcare stuff to use that works for us. So I think I'll end that now. But anyway, if you have questions, please comment on the live here below. I'd love to know what kinds of topics you're interested in. All right, have a great day. Bye.